This is Zeina, rapid transformational therapist, and I'm here today to talk to you about a delicate subject, a mistake a lot of people tend to do. Before I continue, please like my channel and hit the subscribe button to enjoy weekly interesting videos to help you become the person you want to be. We have all been there and heard our parents say, be nice, be good, earn approval. Don't be difficult and selfish. You need to share. Don't be mean. And all what we can hear underneath those words is don't express your opinion. Swallow your feelings. And of course, what we all deduced, well, if I need to do this, then I really don't matter. You know, Freud was the one explaining that very well when he said babies are born with a strong id, working to satisfy our basic needs, desires, and urges. Then we start growing up, and parents, caregivers, and everyone taking care of us start injecting all those rules and regulations, just like I stated above. Start pushing all those moral standards on us. Don't get me wrong, we need rules, we need guidance, but overdoing it, erasing the person's own needs and sense of self, leads to self-criticism first, guilt, and definitely kills and shatters the self-esteem or how much we like ourselves. See, as children, we know that we only can survive on the planet and we are accepted by the people that are raising us. This is how we only can survive on the planet. And this creates a terrible fear of rejection in us. But you know, that was true before. That was true when we were children maybe, or when we used to live in tribes in the old days. If people were not accepted by their own tribe, and if they were rejected, they would possibly die. But this is not applicable anymore. You might say to yourself, I won't share my opinion, just in case the other person is disappointed with it. And this may lead to him or her rejecting me. Or I won't make any comment that might not be accepted by the person in front of me, because if this person does not appreciate what I just said as well, he or she just reject me. But you need to understand that it is a must to share your feelings, a must. Your opinions, your thoughts. Your feelings are real. Your thoughts are things. You mustn't push them down. You know why? Because they will never go away. They will just regroup and they will show even stronger than they originally were. Those feelings can suddenly show in your body by a health deterioration or several aches or pains. They can show in a form of a depression. They can show many ways. See, for people who simply cannot say no, every yes is a disguised no. People who cannot say no are scared to lose their popularity. They are scared that people won't like them anymore, would reject them. But please acknowledge that until you can say until you can say no, yes has absolutely no meaning at all. Being nice is good. Being lovable is good. But being nice just to make everyone happy, this means you are suffering. And this cannot work. It simply cannot work. It might work for a while, but never, never on the long run. Being nice to make everyone happy except you means that you come last. No, you cannot do that to yourself. Being nice simply because you are scared that you won't be liked, going out of your way and making so many efforts, this doesn't help anyone at all. I will give you a few examples here. You can pass by and pick up a friend or a colleague on your way to work, once or twice or on occasions. This is perfectly okay. But going out of your way making a detour, a long way, and putting extra time to pick up this friend is certainly not okay. This friend might be in love with you for what you are doing, but what you will be left with is just hate for yourself and for how weak you perceive yourself to be. If you are asked to babysit because your girlfriend needs a breather, or a friend needs a breather, that is also good and fine. But of course, it has to be done with boundaries. Your friend cannot disappear for a weekend without checking on you or on the baby. And she certainly, or he certainly, cannot take advantage of your kindness and do this every couple of weeks. But people are pushers. They tend to push you until you cannot be pushed anymore. So you need to draw the boundaries and learn to say no. And you need to learn how to say no, gently but firmly. No need to apologize. Even, you can simply say, I cannot, I have other plans, or I'm just tired. You are allowed to be tired. And if this person will stop liking you or will start rejecting you just because of this, then good. Because at least you know that this person was not a friend in the first place. So don't run away from the truth, And believe me, when you learn to say a categoric no and be relaxed with it, you feel so good about yourself. This is how scams work. They just take advantage of the goodness in people, of the vulnerability in people. If you don't lend me $500, I won't be able to pay my bill and I will be homeless. Okay, but what about you? If you have a limited amount of income and you just go out of your way and you go ahead and lend this person $500, how are you going to close your bills? So what you did is you just exchanged your peace of mind and security with the peace of mind and security of the other person. Why? Think of it. Ask yourself this question. Simply because you are scared, you need the approval, and you are dreading the rejection. So you just go out of your way. But guess what? You just rejected yourself. You are not putting yourself first. If you do not put yourself first, people certainly won't do that for you and put you first. Simple mathematical equation. The most important opinion, pay attention to that. The most important opinion is the opinion you have about you. And the most important words are the words you say to yourself. So how to undo all this? First of all, practice saying no. Look at babies. They say no more than yes. Eat this, no. Let us have a shower, no. Give the toy to your sister, no, no, no. By nature, humans can say no. They are born and they can say no. And then, as I explained above, comes the authority figure and the baby learns to stop saying no, because he or she is dependent on the adults that are around them. But not grown-ups. We are independent. So how can you be nice and lovable and help your family and friends, but not excessively? And how can you stop putting everyone's needs above your needs? Well, first of all, recognize where did this need to be a people pleaser come from. I always give the example of babies because they represent basic human nature the best. Babies don't care. They spit food on themselves if we overfeed them, or even on you. They just cry when they are not happy with anything. They clearly attend to their needs much better than adults. See, all little girls, they are trained to be made of sugar and spice, and they do all things nice. This is just silly. This is silly conditioning. And if you are a man or a boy, why do you want to be a nice and good guy? Think of the beliefs you have acquired since you were born. What are the events that marked you in this regard? What was said to you by your parents, teachers, or any other authority figure? What was said around you? Sometimes experiences of others were shared in your presence and you formed a belief. They might have left an imprint. Remember, you make your beliefs and then they turn around and they make you. But you need to also remember that your beliefs are yours to change and you can decide to change them right now. Don't be a pusher, be nice, but don't allow people to take advantage of you. Don't let that be your only identity. Build your self-esteem. See, it's a simple equation. Whose needs are more important? Think about that. I need the money to pay my bills, but my friend asked me to lend her money to pay her monthly subscriptions. Yes, her needs are important, but I might be on the street if I lend her the money. Of course, there are expectations in times of sickness, or exceptions, in times of sickness, but still with boundaries. If my friend is sick and my friend needs someone to babysit, even if I have plans, I will gladly cancel. We are humans, we help each other because this friend really needs me. But I will still state the times I can attend to her child. You got the point? You are always there. If I am dating someone who is always late, always canceling on me, well, this person is putting his or her needs above mine all the time. Here, you are required to speak up and quickly, to put your needs and your feelings on the table. It is actually a crime against yourself to shut up, and always remind yourself of the balance and know that people who are evolved can speak the truth. Try not to lie. Maybe in certain delicate situations, you can be economical with the truth, but never put yourself last. Just honor yourself. You owe this to yourself. See, I will give you an example. This is a pen. This side is being the martyr, and the other side is the cold, unmerciful, ruthless. You need to keep the balance. To be in the middle, you need to honor yourself. So this expression, if I don't let them, they won't like me. But if you do, you won't like yourself, and they won't necessarily like you actually. So like yourself, build your self-esteem, believe in you, be real. You don't need to be perfect. There is no such thing. And practice saying no. If you like this video, please subscribe, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you soon for more content that is very, very interesting. I hope you like this video.